What is up? We are back with another driver video. We've got a couple stable ones.
Very, very stable ones. We've got the Dynamic Discs Enforcer and
the Discraft Force. Enjoy. The rim comparison. They are both wide rimmed. They aren't crazy wide though. You can see the shape there. There's a little bit of that ramp. It's not too bad though. Pretty comfortable in the hand. They're both going to be. They're not super domey. But the rims on them are nearly identical. I mean, they are very, very close to one another. Alright, so first up, we've got the Force. And it is very stable. We've got it in the Crystal Z plastic, and we also have it in the TI. Their stabilities were just about the same. I didn't notice much of a difference with my arm speed. For all of them, you can see I'm not getting a ton of distance with them, but it's a great disc to have for a headwind. It's not going to turn over, and if for some reason it does, it'll come back. It's going to fight out of it. You can. It also makes for a great skip shot disc, which I do use that a decent amount actually for some of the shorter shots. Because you can see here, it's going to get a pretty good skip. It's got that nice wide rim, and it's very stable. Next up, we've got the Enforcer, and we had it in the Fusion and in the Lucid plastics. It is, again, very stable. The flights were almost identical to the Force. Whenever I was picking up my discs, they were landing, like, they were super close to each other. All of them were. So, very similar flights. Again, with the stabilities between the plastics, they were about the same. I didn't notice any differences. You can use this for a nice skip disc. If you put an ante on it, it's going to fight out of it. Into a headwind, the same as the Force. It's going to fight. It's going to fight through that headwind. If it does flip, it's going to come out of it. So yeah, it's a good overstable driver.
these discs are stable. The Force is just going to hook up on about any angle you put it on. This was an incredibly windy day when I'm in the vest, and it's left to right, and it pushes it really far left or right, but it still fades out. So throw it into a hurricane, it fades out. Same thing forehand, believe it or not, and it fades. So throw this thing, hard and on a hyzer, I don't even think it'll pop up, at least not for me. Forehand on an ante, you could maybe get it to still hold the turn, but I'd imagine it's going to fade out on just about most arms. Nothing too surprising here. All right, take a guess. I wonder if this is going to be stable. Yeah, it is. This disc will pretty much not flip other than when you throw it into a ridiculous headwind like I did there, but it still dumps at the end. Anything backhand, it should fade. Throw it on a huge ante and give it some height, it'll fade. Great for skip shots. I don't think I mentioned that, but the Force is also good for skipping because it's so stable. Forehand, this one fit a little bit better in my hand, so I thought I got a little better releases on it. This disc wants to just hyzer out, honestly. I didn't get the craziest distances. I know that a lot of the pros are throwing these and just ripping them and getting these crazy distances, but for some reason I can't. I mean, they're so stable. Again, forehand skip shots works great. Throw it into a headwind. It'll turn a little bit, but it'll end up dumping out.
Okay, so we're doing the recap. Trav, what did you think about these two discs?
They're pretty stable. Yeah, I'd say for my arm speed and just about everyone on Earth's arm speed, they should be stable for you. I ended up picking the Enforcer. Yeah, you didn't see that coming. Just feels better in my hand. I kind of like Dynamics Plastics a little bit better than most too. This is a Lucid one, feels great, but they're pretty much the same disc, guys. This just felt a little bit better in my hand forehand wise, so I decided to pick this, and I actually bagged this disc, so it's not competing against anything. It's in my bag for those crazy, you know, when you're playing and a tornado just comes across but you have to hyzer it in. I throw this. Forehand also. I think that if you were a good thumberer, you'd probably throw something like this. Brad, what'd you pick?
Speaking of thumbers, so I went with the Force, mainly because I found this disc first before I found the Enforcer. I've had this in my bag for a while. I only started throwing it backhand recently. It is my go-to like distance thumber disc, which I didn't get any video of because it was really cold the day that we filmed, and it just kills my arm when I'm throwing when it's that cold and I don't get to warm up. So I'm thinking maybe in the summer we might do another video like of just overhands. I think that might be a useful video. Yes. But they are both super stable. If someone would have given me the Enforcer before I tried out the Force, I've got a feeling it would be doing the exact same thing for me. They feel very similar. The flights are almost identical, but I bagged the Force in the TI plastic. I actually just got this Crystal Z. I don't know what it's going to be like. It's a little more flexible than actually it's a lot more flexible than the TI. So yeah, we'll do that overhand video, but I like the Force.
I'm an Enforcer guy, totally. So like, subscribe. We're on Instagram. You guys know this by
Yins
now.
know the deal.
Yeah. Keep sharing if you can. That'd be great.
Yeah. Let's keep growing and we'll keep producing some videos. That'd be pretty cool, huh?
See ya.